But what's next for the Portuguese maestro? If we take a look at his win ratio from select clubs, not his entire club history, but the big ones, the major ones, where he really made his name at Porto, 72%, won the Champions League. Chelsea gave them the Premier League title in his first stint and his second. Inter Milan got the treble. Real Madrid, 72% there as well. Manchester United, 1 trophy, let's not forget, 58%, and Tottenham, 51%. There's been a drop-off of the last few clubs. Jamo, what do you reckon? Is he past his sell-by date now? Will another big club take a risk with Mourinho, do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say the clubs themselves are getting smaller and smaller with the ratios, but that's not fair because obviously Manchester United were second to bottom there. I'm sure another club will take Jose Mourinho on. I did watch his documentary a few years ago, which I did laugh at because he said everything that he does in football is for his family. And the irony of that was the fact that he'd moved around the whole of Europe in that sort of last 10 years, which suggests his family are either tracking with him, which is not good for establishing relationships, or they were left at home, wherever home was at the time, and he was never there. But I'm sure he'll find another job. As Danny said there, I mean, he is a very good manager. I'm not going to say he's the best manager because his win ratios would be the other way around.
He maybe, Jamo, hasn't evolved as quickly as maybe he needed to probably in the past 5 or 6 years. I think he's an outstanding coach, an outstanding manager. But I think the way that football has evolved in the last 5, 6 years, maybe Mourinho hasn't quite caught up with that. I still think he's very, very good. I still think he's absolutely superb. But maybe he hasn't quite got to grips with how football, really probably since Pep came in and obviously and Klopp into the Premier League and changed the way players think a little bit, changed the way that teams play. And you look at, obviously we're going to watch a game tonight, the way that Leeds play. And obviously when you're not winning games, everybody wants your team to be playing this fantastic brand of football. And that's maybe where Mourinho hasn't quite evolved quickly enough. But there's the Portugal job. I mean, I don't want him out of a job, but if Gareth doesn't do particularly well in the summer, in the Euros, there's the England job. That his hat will always, and his name will always be mentioned, in that conversation. He will get a big job, undoubtedly, somewhere, wherever. Might even be in the European Super League.
Yeah, maybe he'll become an ambassador for the European Super League. Who knows, right?
He was nearly there, wasn't he?
It could be the European All-Stars that he takes a charge. Could be a wild card team that he takes control of, couldn't it?
Like the Harlem Globetrotters, just going around the globe, doing tricks and playing friendly matches. Now that would certainly be a sight. Gentlemen, we've spent.
Could be the Astro All-Stars that he takes charge of.
Well, put Jamo in goal and not me, thankfully. You was right back, Danny, please. We're going to go.